Welcome back, everybody! My name is Rosie Gemini. Welcome back to my survival world of Helios. And today we are in the nether once again. Because my server mate decided they wanted that beautiful tunnel that we made in the last episode to be protected. My server mate has requested that we safeguard the materials that were used in this project. So as you guys can see, I have been doing that. We are putting a stone brick encasing on this just because that way it is fireproof from the ghasts and will not be blown up. Now, we still might have a little bit of breakage from time to time. I'm okay with that. I am going to leave the top accessible just because we do have the trapdoors, and I want people to still be able to drop in if for any reason they need to. So that is going to stay the same, and that's okay with me. That is our current project. I got a lot of work to do still, so I will see you guys in a moment. So, I'm a little bit insane, and that's okay. You guys can totally think that. Because, yeah, we've decided we're going to put a little bit of a design on this, because I don't like things looking plain and boring, and, like, I'm going to have to fix them later on. I'm still not sure about the square windows here, but this is what we're going for. Yay! No, I'm totally excited, and I think it looks great. I just have a lot more work to do in the nether. That does not involve ghasts. So I have been informed by my server mates I am not allowed to do anything without a fire resistance potion in the nether, just because I have died so many times, and I have died once again to this project. It's understandable. It's just I hate having to use potions in order to go anywhere. Sorry for not recording the death. Guess what I died to? Lava. It was wonderful. It's like a hot little spa day. Not into kinetic energy though. Still waiting on that one. But my fire resistance potion has run out, so I must go and replenish. Alrighty, so we are here in the nether and we are at the frog house. The frog houses. We are working on the rail line. We're making it so that that does not happen in this tunnel. We want to make sure that we are getting the tunnel made and it looking fantastic and it being mob proof so that anybody who comes through here is not concerned about their safety, is not going to be concerned that something is going to come and kill them, or whatever else may happen. Alright, so as you can see, we're starting off with the chiseled stone bricks on the borders here, and that is just because I had a lot of it. That's literally what the reason why we're using it is I just had a lot of it from the villager trading, and so I wanted to put it to some use and not have it just sit around. And we also are going to be using the colors that is in the frog houses. Now, I have been using these colors, and that is just because they're fun colors to use. One down. Two down. Both sides of the segment's done, and I think it looks great. Obviously, you can barely see this through the fog, but that is okay. And I love it. I love how it turned out. I think it looks phenomenal. Time to move on to the next segment, which is this way. Ta-da! We got a little bit more work to do over here. So as you guys can see, I have put in the walkways and all of the rails and everything like that. So it is rideable. There's not a stopping point quite yet. as you guys have seen, or can see, we did create a platform here for the magma cubes to be able to spawn on, and we have a post there in the middle for a frog to join us there. Now, this is just a temporary kind of solution to this, but I wanted to have something because while I was making this, I was starting to have magma cubes spawn all over the place. I was like, why not utilize that? So, if we look, check it out, guys. We have some okra frog lights. I'm super excited. I hope to get the other two very soon. As of right now, this is just wonderful to have. Are they the guards of the bridge or the potential disaster that could follow of one misclick? Always interesting working with zombie piglin. I do think that I am going to put in some sort of corners here that'll stop a little bit of the zombies from spawning. I'm coming up with more and more plans for this because this wasn't complex enough. I do know that there will be at least a third layer coming on to this, or a third set of things that we're doing. It's weird, it sounds really close. That's why. I was like, where is this? So this tunnel over here needs finishing, and unfortunately it's been so long I have even forgotten what I was going to do with it, which is okay, you know, that's fine. But it does mean that we're going to go and figure out how we're going to finish this off and make it look as amazing as possible. And we have an arena here that spawns in magma cubes, and we have a place for the frogs to just hang out. But as you guys can see from this tunnel, I have a lot of work to do. All three. We already got when this squad hops into town, and now we're gonna get our last one. Ooh, with our powers combined! Alright. Alright, I have finished with both sections. Now we are on to the last section that needs covering. And flying there is a challenge. It's a real challenge, so here we go! There it is! Last section! Alright, so yeah, as you guys can see, I've got one more section to do on both sides, and then we will be finished with part number 2. We will still have section 3 to do. Then hopefully I will be finished with this tunnel, and no more guests will be shooting at me. That would be wonderful. Alright, so all parts of section 2 are done. Now I need to go plan for section 3. I like it. I like it with the corners all curled in and everything. I think it makes it look a little bit nicer and not quite as sharp and pointy for no reason. And goes with the flow of the other parts. So yeah, we are going to put in the corners for each of the windows. That'll be a lot of work. We're also going to put in some top lighting just so that I can keep skeletons off of here, as well as any other mobs that might be light influenced. But I got a lot of work to do. I'll be back. Check it out, guys. So I have created a simple frame. I really like how it came out. I think it turned out well. We might still tweak it a little bit here or there. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I come up with. But as of right now, I know exactly what we are going to be doing next. So let's go get that all installed. Well, we finally made them angry. Besides the skeleton right here. The zombie piglin are now after me. Thank goodness. They have returned to their senses. But as you can tell, there are many here who were apparently called to arms. I flew away. I was not dealing with that. So, yeah, as you can see though, I've put in some glowstone in order to light up the top. One of the zombie piglin was standing right here, and they didn't want to move, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to just go around you. Anyway, point is, didn't work. No more spawning of bad mobs that will potentially hurt me. So this is kind of what we're going for with the pillars underneath, and then we have the lighting on the top, and then we have the curved of the arches for the windows. So I think it makes it look a lot better, and I've got a lot of work to do to install them. Is this dangerous? Absolutely. Do not tell my server mates, guys. We're just gonna put that back on. You know, we've had our fun, we've had our laughs and everything, and it's, you know, the joke is run dry, kinda. So I think we're just gonna put that back on, and you know, maybe not. Hopefully, die. You know, removing all the scaffolding from this. I think that'd be a good idea. Alright, let's take a flight through the nether, because this could never go wrong. But let's just see how this goes. And we do have the fire resistance potion on, so nothing too bad should happen to us. But as you guys can see, we have in fact completed our tunnel on the outside, and I think it looks amazing. And ta-da! That is the last of it. That little tiny strip of netherrack is the home base. That little tunnel right there leads to my server mate's base. We've got all the frog lights in. Yes. Oh my goodness. It took a bit of time to do so, but we were able to do so, so that is nice. Alright, so we have the tunnel finished. Let's take our final ride. And I love how this has come together. It's so vibrant, it's so bright and colorful, and it is just so nice within. You wouldn't even know this is in the nether necessarily, just unless you were like looking out the windows. But, you know, we have frog lights. We have frog lights, and that is so cool to finally have frog lights on our server, and I'm so excited for everything. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tunnel as much as I have. It is so fun, and I hope it inspires you guys to make your own kind of tunnels like this. But that's gonna do it for this episode. Leave a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Leave a comment in the comment section down below if you were able to discover how many times I died between the two episodes. My goodness, did I die? A lot. I had a lot of fun making this episode, and as if you guys couldn't tell, I happen to be an avid lover of Mardi Gras. Happy Mardi Gras to those who celebrate. Happy Carnival. Happy Carnivale. Happy whatever you guys celebrate. And as always, guys, stay rosy in that darkness.